Oh, hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, and you?
Perfect. Yes, perfect. Hi, Corinne. Welcome to Telma's podcast. How are you today?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. So sorry about the delay. I had a phone call with some great news, which share with you later on. So that's
Wow, great. Okay, no problem.
so I would like to start. So you create a business for homeschooling. Is that right? What's the business called?
Um, well, I have two different things, you know. I first
Okay.
created a website that is called in French Jeu et Talent, and that is going to be
Oh,
geniusplaying.com in
okay,
English.
cool.
And I share games, so it's printable resources for game-based learning.
Oh, nice one. So, can you tell me how did you get started and what inspired you to support homeschooling families?
Well, it's a long run, as
Go
you.
on, go on.
So, when I was little, I always knew I wanted to become a teacher, a school teacher. I was fascinated with that, and so I grew up with this mindset and wanting to make a difference, you know, in education, how it was delivered, and how the teachers would teach, and especially in middle school, you know, when you're really
Mm,
critical with your teachers. And I was thinking, how could I do? How would I? I was already reading newspaper, adults want to know about education and all. I was really fascinated. And so my dream came true. I became a teacher.
mm, nice, well done.
And yeah, I was very happy. And then, you know, real life started, and it was
Yeah,
not
I
that
know.
easy.
No, but I'm sure you're doing well. I'm sure.
So I've been spending 10 years in the French educational system in schools, and I've been also been headmaster in schools because you can be both
Oh,
in France. You can be a teacher and headmaster at the same time for within little schools. And so I tried the Freinet approach. Do you know about Freinet?
no, so what's that?
So Frene was a French educator of the last century, and he came back from the war not being able to talk loud. So he was a teacher, and was like, I need to find another way to teach than being, you know,
Mm,
the strong and impressive teacher, and I cannot shout and so he developed a whole method where children would participate, would do projects of their own. They would do a school journal and a lot of things that he really invented. And so
mm,
there are still teachers nowadays that follow this and have, of course, adapted and or evolving it yeah, with you know, education evolving naturally. And so I joined this group, and I really started to try to make things differently and being interested in other pedagogies.
good.
And so things going on, and I was really getting annoyed with the traditional system, and you know, I was so frustrated that I couldn't go as far as I wanted, do things as I wanted them, and have things personalized for the children. So I ended up with this big project of creating my own school. So
Mm.
we were a group of parents, and we really did it. We opened a school in the area, just the next village.
Oh, well done.
So I was headmaster, in I was teaching the first year in that school, and again, that was great project. And now I need to start another story,
Go
which
on. I
which
love
is my
so far. I'm loving everything that you're saying. It's amazing.
You know, it's quite a long run and a trip, you know, like a journey, really a journey. And
Mm.
so by that time, when I created that school, my son was 5. So I'm raising him alone, and my son had behavior problems. You know, we didn't know what it was really, and actually a couple of years later we found out that he had autistic trouble, and also ADHD. So his behavior was really sometimes violent. Even we had a lot of problems, and but when he was 5, we didn't know, and so I brought him into that school that I co-founded, and it was really hard. honestly.
Oh, must be. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Hmm.
hard at
Oh.
home and it was hard in that school. And by the end of that year, we both needed a breath. We needed
Yeah,
something
break.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we tried a few different things. I tried another school for him. I tried to have things adapted, but it was, it's hard for children who are different to
Of
fit in the
course.
system. It's really hard. And
Mm.
so well, at some point, I talked to his father, and we were like, okay, why don't we try homeschooling? I'm a teacher after all, so I might be able to teach him at home. I mean, he was a hard one, but uh, I was not,
Yourself as a mom, now you see what teachers are saying. Like, oh my God, like, but
yes.
well done. So your son inspires you basically to do
So he was
homeschooling.
So now it's we've been homeschooling for 4 years. It's our fifth year now,
Wow.
and now he's 12. So we're a long way after that, and now we have found our rhythm, and yeah, we have a complete different environment now. Things
Hmm.
are really more peaceful, and he's been supported by a lot of people, and things are really going much better. But this is how I stepped into homeschooling and how I
Wow.
had to, be creative and find new ideas to just teach my son who was so different from even all the children I had in schools.
Hmm. So what are the main advantages of homeschooling in your opinion?
There are many. So, it's a completely different life. So it's like being employed and being an entrepreneur. It's very different.
Hmm.
So there are advantages and disadvantages of both situations. And so for homeschooling, I would say that the good parts are that you don't rely on a group rhythm. Like my child can go at his own pace, and he can
Hmm.
go for what he's interested in. Like he's curious about this, okay, let's do 1 week or 1 month around this theme. And then if he wants to play one game, this game is great, I want to play that game every day, well, then I can do the topics that we need to learn about. I can do them all around that game for a couple of sessions, and then we. It's also our global rhythm, like if we
Hmm.
want to go for a visit, I don't have to book a school bus.
No,
we,
good.
we
Yeah.
just jump
Just
in
go.
a car and go. Yeah.
Oh, so there's a lot of advantages. So there's a lot of more freedom as well, and
Yeah.
also adapting easily to one person needs. Now,
Yes.
what are the challenges?
Hmm. So, you need to be intentional with your social life, because you could be at home all the time and seeing nobody and just being, in between your family. And so I think you really need to think about what kind of social life you want to have, and
Yeah.
be intentional about it and create opportunities so that you, the mom, the parents, and the children are not frustrated with this part of our life.
Mhm.
That's
That's
important.
true.
Yes. And then
Mm.
also, it's not completely free. Homeschooling is
Yeah.
controlled, so you need
Yeah.
to um, because when you step into that, it's like when you go to school, there's an organization, there's a structure. Like there are times, there are teachers that are coming, and you just follow the rhythm. And when you're homeschool, it's like a blank page. You could
Yes, it is.
whatever you want of your day. So you need to create that organization, that structure that will support yourself, support your family, and find this balance and this unique way of doing that will work for your family. So this
Mm.
is quite a challenge at the beginning.
Okay, but I mean, especially with somebody with autism, they need routine, and you need to, like you said, if you don't have that structure, especially children with autism, ADHD, then it's not gonna work. So I think for everyone, not just for those autism and ADHD. So,
Totally.
what strategy makes learning easier at home in terms of exams as well? What strategy do you use?
Um, so I use a lot of games. You know, I
Hmm.
love doing games, and my son loves when I create a game for him, like doing a treasure hunt, for example. He loves it. So we go all over the house or even in the garden, and I put things, and then he's got a little present in the end. He loves when I create treasure hunts. And for math stuff or science, whatever, we can do treasure hunts for anything. And I've got two cool examples that I want to share with you.
Yeah, please.
So the first one is to create a song for something you need to remember. So,
Hmm.
one thing I didn't share is that I last year I trained myself in AI technologies to because
Oh,
AI is
yeah,
the
yeah,
future. It's coming. It's already there and it's evolving, and you can be like reacting, refusing, and stepping back, but I think there's a lot of potential, and you can also embrace it and see what is there in that for us as
yeah.
homeschoolers, as teachers, as kids, as learners. What is this for us
Mm.
in that? And what I found was very handy and cool was creating songs. Like, so did you get the song I sent you? Perhaps you could um
I will include it in the
yeah.
interview. Yes, I will. I think you sent it to me. Yes.
Okay, so
If anything, I'll ask you again. But I think I have. I didn't watch it yet, but
okay.
definitely, yeah, definitely, I want to share that with people. So you created a song.
So I've actually, you go to an LLM. So an LLM like ChatGPT, Claude, Llama, whatever, the one your favorite
Yeah.
one, you
All right.
choose, and you ask it to create a song with that content. So you put your content, so whatever the topic is, whatever the precise, dates or names or whatever it is, you put it in that. It would create a song. And then you've got tools like the one I use is called Suno, Suno, and
Mm.
it took me 5 minutes, honestly, 5 minutes to create that song. So I asked the LLM to create the lyrics. Then I put the lyrics in Suno, and Suno made two different songs out of the lyrics, and so you've got a groove one, you've got a funky one, and so you can listen to that, and my son loves doing those songs because it's just fun.
Yeah.
It can make it on his own. So that's
Oh,
he's proud when I made a
mm,
song, and
that's
he loves to
amazing.
do, and he loves to listen to that afterwards. And so this is one way to, just to go for a walk and having your knowledge, in your ears,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it's another way to learn. And so I talked to you about games. There's one
Mm.
game that we like also. It's a goose game.
The
Um,
ghost game.
Goose game.
Oh,
Yes.
goose. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Le
it's a
jeu de
board.
loi.
Yes, exactly in French, le jeu de loi.
Yes.
And so it's a board game. You've got
Mm.
you need to get to the middle of the board, and so I built one that I'm going to offer to your audience. So
Please.
you
Let me
can
know.
share you can share the link towards it, and they can
Yes.
download it. Okay. So
Thank
the
you.
thing is, you've got the board, and then there are three colors everywhere on the board, and so you can choose three things that you want to apply it to,
Mm-hmm.
and you can change at every new game, So one day you can do a English thing, the next day a mathematics thing, and or you can do both, or you can use it for whatever. And so you put your content, you
Mm-hmm.
make cards of your content, and when you go onto the I don't know,
The boxes. The
the
pink.
pink
The
the pink box, so you pick
okay.
up a pink card, and there is a question,
Yeah.
and so you ask to the other the question, and so you have the answer also, and whoever answers it, when we play together, either I answer or my son answers, he hears it even if I answer. So he is working,
No.
that's a great game that you can use. I mean, um, with every age. So even
Mm.
on with adults for trainings,
Yes.
you can use it. So yes, I will give you the link, and
Oh, thank you for creating that as well.
Yeah, it's really my pleasure. So you'll
Yeah.
find a lot of games on Jeu et Talent. They're in French right now, but there will soon be on geniusplaying.com. And this one I want to offer you so that so you can start right away.
Yeah, oh, I can't wait to start. I've got two children. I've got one who's 17 this next month. I've got my daughter who likes things like that. She's only 13. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure other people as also. Thank you for your generosity. So, my last question is, what is your message to young people who want to play a role in changing education for the better?
So, for every change you want to see in the world, I think the best thing you can do is start with yourself.
Hmm.
So, when if you're a teen and you go to school or you're homeschooled, I mean, I think what you want with your education is to have fun, right? You want to
Yes.
enjoy it. So start with that. Start finding your way to have fun with your learning. I think that's the
Mm.
best thing you can start with. And then, well, you could, start sharing, like, this is what I'm doing to have fun with my learning. And this is, you can have little groups, or if you have clubs in your school, you can share. Just share what you're doing, how you're having fun, how you enjoy it, and what you're doing. Like just the games that I shared, just share a few stuff that you're doing that could inspire others. And then, of course, there's a whole range of implication of engagement in that field that you can think of a career in education. You can think of talking just like we're doing now, talking to
Yeah.
audiences about how education can be fun and yes, just spread the word. Like we need more voices and young voices to raise for the a happier and more confident education in the world. So be creative. I'm sure there are a lot of ways to be engaged in this field.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, it's a quick example I want to give you. Some teachers where I work with, they like Taylor Swift. And I remember the English lessons was studying a lyrics. And I thought this is amazing. I'm like, you're giving kids like students the chance to see that English GCSE, you need that in order to write songs. So it's not just, oh, you need to learn this, it's actually relevant. So I like what you said, it's about having fun, so making it relevant. That's amazing. You can choose whatever topic and then, wow. Thank you very much for all of what you do. I hope you can do that in English. Not just in
Oh.
French one day, maybe, but I'm sure that will work.
So what
But
you, what you- what exactly do you mean in English? You mean the games or
yeah, like games, yeah, things like that, that
so
I'm
I
sure
there
children will love.
they are getting translated as we speak. So
Oh,
it's gonna be in a few weeks or months. It's gonna
oh,
be out in
amazing.
English. Yes.
I'm definitely gonna keep in touch with you because I've got a lot of teachers that,
Uh,
there's a lot of groups on Facebook. They're always stuck on ideas. They don't know
uh,
what to do.
yes.
So here you come in with all these resources. Oh,
Hmm.
please let me know. I mean, thank you so much.
All right,
Thank
you'll be
you.
the first to know, Tom.
Yes, I'll be the first to know. And I hope one day I get to meet you in person. You are wonderful at what you do. And thank
I
you for your interest coming
I
to
would
my
love to.
podcast. Thank you so much. It's such a
Yes,
pleasure
well,
to have you.
thank you for inviting me. That was
Pleasure.
a very happy moment. I was happy to share. And of course, I also, help families who are
Yeah.
homeschooling. So I
Mm.
coach and I help them also design. So how can you say this
A
in English?
timetable, maybe? Like
Not really,
timetables?
really design a whole personalized learning plan for
Oh,
the kids.
wow. That's
So
even better.
we start really with the parent vision. We go into really knowing who is their child, and then we design a whole, the pedagogical mix that will really
Mm.
fit this child. And then we go into timetables. Then we go into, the day-to-day contents and all. But yeah, it's really a whole new way of thinking homeschooling. And so you
Mm.
can find information about that on my own website. So it's corinnebarron.com. So you have my name here appearing on the screen.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
what I'll do, I'll share the link as well, if that's
all
okay.
right. Thank
All the
you.
links you give me, I'm gonna share that, and I'm sure people visit it. It's just amazing. Just keep up the
Mm.
amazing work, and thank you for helping, especially the education system and families.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it fills my heart to do this. Really like to, to give back what I've been struggling with my son, and now I've got this teacher and pedagogical and homeschooling like expert hats, and so I want to help others now.
Yeah, and you exactly doing that. So thank you once again, and we keep in touch anyway. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check your song right now.
Oh, great. You'll see. You'll have fun.
I definitely will. Have a lovely day, and thank you.
Thank you, Telma.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Get ready to groove, it's atomic time. We're breaking down the elements line by line. In the middle of an atom, super small scene, there's a nucleus tight and neat and clean. Protons positive, heavy with pride. Neutrons got no charge, chilling inside. Electrons fly in shells around. Negative charge, they zoom and bound. Tiny mass, but mighty play. They decide how atoms behave. Oh, it's the atomic groove with the table that makes your mind move. From the left to the right, take a look. It's chemistry, like a hook in a book. Groups go down and periods go wide. Metals on the left, non-metals right side. Electrons and shells, nice and neat. Outer ones say who they'll meet. Wanna bond or stay alone? It's the electrons that set the tone. More reactive down group one. Alkali metals, soft and fun. Halogens get wild up high. More reactive the further they climb. Yes, the atomic groove with the table that makes your mind move. From hydrogen to oxygen to sun, it's a party and everyone's on. Groups go down and periods go wide. Metals on the left, non-metals right side. Group 1 explodes with water pop. Pop. Group 7's halogens just won't stop. Noble gases way too cool. They don't bond, it's their golden rule. Let's dance in the atomic groove with the table that makes your mind move. Learn the trends and you will see how structure makes chemistry. Groups go down and periods go wide. Metals on the left, non-metals right side. So next time you see that table chart, know the science, play it smart. Atomic groove, we're all in sync. It's chemistry, now stop and think.